my sessions.
Sorry, I didn't get what you said.
I'm asking you, like, what is that you are looking out for MSBI? Like, are you particular with any of the certain components?
Yeah. I mean, no, Microsoft SQL developer, HSIS, SSRS, SSAS, I mean, all three. I mean, like, I have gone through your, your syllabus for MSBI.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, yeah, Mahi also joined.
Okay. Yeah. So like, what is your requirement? You need something that is ongoing in the project, or you just want to learn the product?
No, just like we are planning to go to abroad. So, I mean, there are much demand. I mean,
welcome to GoToMeeting. Online meetings made easy.
1 second. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Data.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like MSBI is much demand in UK. So we are planning for that. So that's what we are learning MSBI.
Okay, fine. Okay, so you just need all the three components and with all the basics and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, with all the basics and everything, yeah. I mean,
okay. And both of you, I think you must be aware of writing stored procedures and basic T-SQL stuff and all that.
Yeah, I know that, yeah. Yes.
Okay, fine. Hey, hi Mahi. Am I audible to you? Hello? Hello, Mahi? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hi Mahi. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
Okay, you are able to see my screen?
Yeah, I can able to see this.
Okay, fine. I just had a word with Data. Okay, so you are mostly looking into all the three MSBI components and you just want to learn end-to-end of the product, right? Okay, fine. So coming to myself, this is Naresh here. Okay, I have somewhere like close to 9 years of IT experience, and right now I am with the SQL Server product support. Okay. So initially what we will do is we have three components in MSBI. We have SSIS, SSAS, and SSRS. Okay. So I already started a batch for SSIS, and just want to know if you people can take up sessions on Sunday as well. So I'll just cover up the integration services, and then you can be joined into that particular batch.
Just 1 minute. Okay. Data.
Yeah.
Data. నరేష్ ఏం చెప్పారు అన్నావు కదా ఎస్ఎస్ఐఎస్ కనుక కవర్ చేసేస్తే మనం ఎస్ఎస్ఏఎస్ ఎస్ఎస్ఆర్ఎస్ ఆల్రెడీ రన్నింగ్ బ్యాచ్ తోటి జాయిన్ అవ్వచ్చాను.
Or else you can do one more thing also. See, SSIS we will do it parallelly. Okay. Morning 8 o'clock I have another batch. Okay. I'm still not done with pure complete SSIS. Okay. So SSIS component will take it up differently, and from SSIS we'll just go with that batch. Is that okay?
Okay, one thing we have to know the basics now. I mean,
that's what I'm telling you.
Can we go for
that's what I'm telling you, Data. So what I'll do is, anyhow, analysis services I'm not going to start right away. So let me just tell you.
I'll just brief it about this. నాకు అండర్స్టాండ్ ఏంటంటే ఇక్కడ ఎస్ఎస్ఐఎస్ అనేది ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ సర్వీసు, అనాలిసిస్ సర్వీస్ అండ్ రిపోర్టింగ్ సర్వీసు. మనకి ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ సర్వీసు కంప్లీట్లీ డిఫరెంట్ టూల్ అనుకో, లేకపోతే ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ అనుకో. ఇప్పుడు అనాలిసిస్ సర్వీస్ క్లాసెస్ జరుగుతున్నప్పుడు అంటే మోర్ ఆర్ లెస్ ఐ కెన్ సే దట్ డేటాబేస్ నుంచి డేటా సర్వర్ కి ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ ఎలా చేయాలనేది ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ లో నేర్పుతారు.
ఓకే
మూడు డిఫరెంట్ కాంపోనెంట్స్ బాస్. ఓకే, సో యూ డి నాట్ వరీ ఆన్ దట్. మూడు వచ్చేసి త్రీ డిఫరెంట్ కాంపోనెంట్స్.
ఓకే
ఓకే, సో యూ క్యాన్ లెర్న్ SSIS వితౌట్ SSIS, లేకపోతే యూ క్యాన్ లెర్న్ ఓన్లీ SSRS. సో దెర్ ఇస్ నాట్ మచ్ ఆఫ్ యా. ఓకే, సో దట్స్ వాట్ ఐమ్ సేయింగ్.
అదే నేను అదే అంటున్నాను. అందుకే దాని గురించి మనం వరి పడక్కర్లేదు, ఎందుకంటే 2 డిఫరెంట్ కాంపోనెంట్స్.
ఓకే ఓకే ఓకే.
సో ఇప్పుడు what I want to say is, see, actually I started on 1st of February. Okay, so demo వచ్చేసి I took on 20th and 1st, and I started my batch from 4th. So I have like almost like 5 days already covered. Okay, but నేను ఇప్పటి వరకు ఇంత కవర్ చేసి again I don't want to push you in. So what I'll do is SSIS completely I'll cover it separately for you.
Okay.
And SSIS కి 8 o'clock బ్యాచ్ ఉంది, సో ఆ బ్యాచ్ లోకి మీరు జాయిన్ అయిపోండి.
ఓకే ఓకే ఓకే
ఓకే, గాట్ మై పాయింట్.
యా ఐ అండర్స్టూడ్.
యా
ఓకే, అండ్ ఒకవేళ కుదిరితే విల్ జస్ట్ హ్యావ్ నెక్స్ట్ సాటర్డే అండ్ సండే ఒక 2 hours ఎక్స్ట్రా కూర్చొని we will finish off SSIS along with them.
ఓకే,
సో వాళ్ళకి ఎట్లా అంటే they'll have session from Monday to Friday, but I continue for you on Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll ensure that your SSIS is also covered up.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. So appudu then
I mean, like we have.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
You are back of the schedule by a week, Datta. Okay. So then a week ni I am saying that I'll cover you from 7 to 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay. Fine.
Okay. Okay.
Fine.
Yeah. And if you people are comfortable tomorrow, what I can do is, are you okay for a 3-hour session tomorrow?
Yeah, no problem.
Timing.
మీరే చెప్పండి, you tell me.
ఎంత ఎర్లీగా అయితే బెటర్. 5 కన్నా ఓకే నాకు. దత్త
ఎర్లీ మార్నింగ్ 5.
ఎప్పుడైనా పర్లేదు.
నరేష్ గారు.
యా ఫైన్. విల్ డూ వన్ థింగ్. ఒకసారి నేను కనుక్కుంటాను, రేపు ఎవరైనా వస్తారేమో ఆఫీస్కి సెషన్ స్టార్ట్ చేయడానికి. జస్ట్ గివ్ మీ 1 minute.
ఓకే, మీరు మార్నింగ్ సెషన్ లో అంటే షిఫ్ట్స్ లో ఉన్నారా?
రేపు సండేనే కదా.
రేపు సండేనే కదా.
SQL డెవలప్మెంట్ కవర్ చేస్తుంటా ఇందులో?
ఓన్లీ MSBI. SQL డెవలప్మెంట్ ఏం లేదు. See, it's all basic queries, okay, and it's normal stored process.
Yeah.
One second.
ఇస్తాది
దత్త నీది ఎలా ఉంది 2G మీద నీకు ఎలా ఉంది క్లాస్
ఓకే పర్వాలేదు.
పర్వాలేదా
2G 3G పెట్టలే.
పర్వాలేదా
పర్వాలేదు. 3G పెట్టుకున్నాక స్పీడ్ ఉంటుంది అనుకున్నా మరి తెలియదు.
హలో హలో
హలో
యా
యా
సో మాట్లాడాను. సో నాట్ అన్ ఇష్యూ. ఇవాళ మార్నింగ్ 9 o'clockకి శ్యామ్ వస్తాడు ఆఫీస్కి. సో శ్యామ్ అంటే కదా మీతో మాట్లాడుతుంది. ఓకే, శ్యామ్ వచ్చి మాట్లాడతాడు. అండ్ ఇఫ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ గోస్ ఫైన్ నాకు శ్యామ్ అప్డేట్ చేసి చెప్తాడు. అండ్ నేను శ్యామ్తో కూడా మాట్లాడతాను రేపు మార్నింగ్ 6 o'clockకి బ్యాచ్ షెడ్యూల్ చేయమని చెప్పి. సో వాట్ వీ విల్ డూ ఇస్ ఫ్రమ్ టుమారో 6 to 9 ఐ విల్ గివ్ యూ ద బేసిక్స్ ఆఫ్ SSIS. ఓకే, వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ కెన్ టేక్. మీకు ఓకే ఈ రోజుకి చాలు అనిపిస్తే ఐ విల్ స్టాప్ ఇట్ దర్. ఓకే
ఓకే.
సో SSIS we will have it separately. Okay. And మార్నింగ్ 7 to 8 మీకు తీసుకుంటాను అండ్ 8 to 9 ఇంకో బ్యాచ్ ఉంది. ఓకే, అండ్ స్టిల్ ఎక్సర్సైజ్ ఇస్ గోయింగ్ ఆన్. మీరు అలానే కంటిన్యూ చేస్తాను అంటే 7 to 9 యూ కెన్ కంటిన్యూ. ఓకే, ఇది ఇనిషియల్ వీక్.
ఓకే
ఓకే, సో వాళ్ళకి ఇప్పుడు 8 o'clock ఒక సెషన్ ఉంది. అండ్ 8 o'clock తర్వాత వాళ్ళకి అగైన్ ట్యూస్డే ఉంటుంది, 12th ఉంటుంది. సో వాళ్ళ మండే నైట్ వచ్చేసి మన ట్యూస్డే మార్నింగ్ కాబట్టి సో విల్ హ్యావ్ అనదర్ నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ ఆన్ 12th మార్నింగ్. సో వీ హ్యావ్ 10th and 11th 2 days. So on these 2 days what I'll do is I'll just try to cover maximum. Like I'll not hurry up, okay, because anyhow I'll do a batch for you separately from 7 to 8. But analysis and reporting మీరు వాళ్ళతో జాయిన్ అయ్యేటట్టు చూస్తాను.
ఓకే ఓకే
ఓకే యా
ఓకే.
సో అప్పుడు whenever you people join with that new batch then you can just go with that. Okay. Okay, fine, yeah. And I think you have got the curriculum for integration analysis and reporting also, right? So it's more or less the same. I'll be covering it on all the things. Okay, so you not worry on that. So I just want to know, like, you have any questions or any queries to me, just let me know and I'll answer them.
దత్తు మ్యూట్ లో పెట్టే దత్తు. మ్యూట్ లో పెట్టే. నీకు ఏదైనా క్వశ్చన్ ఉంటే మళ్ళీ తిరిగి స్పీకర్ పెట్టుకుని అడుగుతా ఉండు, లేకపోతే మన డిస్టర్బెన్స్ వస్తా ఉంటాం.
So Datta and Mahi, any questions?
No questions. We can continue. We can start.
Okay, fine.
We are okay.
Okay. Anyhow, today is just a demo session, so you people might have already got the curriculum from the site itself. Okay. So, but anyhow, I'll just give you a brief overview on MSBI today, and I'll also let you know like what are the components that we'll be covering. So, it's almost like every component will be covered in my session, and then there is nothing on that. Okay, one more question I want to ask you is, you want to go with SQL 2012 or 2008 R2? So, which version of SQL you people want to use?
2008 R2.
Okay, fine. The reason why I'm asking you this is, no, 2012 is the latest one, okay, but people have not yet started using it, and I give my suggestions on 2008 itself. Of course, there is no difference between 2008 and 2008 R2, both are the same, okay, and no project has yet implemented 2012, okay, still it's in migrating process, and it will take another like 8 months of time for the people to migrate. So people are comfortable with 2008 who are in the previous batch, okay. And of course, if you want, you can also install 2012, and I will be giving you that extra add-ons for 2012, okay. So even if you want, you can install 2012 in your laptops, and you can practice the same whatever I'm doing in 2008 also. But of course, there will be similar or slight changes between 2008 and 2012, and I'll be helping you out with that, okay. So I have just put you on mute. Just in case you have some questions, you can just type it in the chat. So moving on to your SSIS, okay. It's a basic ETL programming tool, okay, where I call this as extract, transform, and load. Okay. You have got several other ETL tools also, but why are people going with MSBI? Why is this becoming so popular enough? The reason is because of your budgeting costs. Okay, your MSBI is being popular. Okay, so if you buy SQL Server product, your integration, reporting, and analysis, all these three come free of cost. Okay, but whereas if you consider other components, your Informatica, data staging, you will have to procure their licenses again with some extra cost. But there is no licensing cost for all these three components. Okay, so SSIS is basically an ETL tool, okay, wherein we extract data, do a couple of transformations, and load the data back into some other destinations. Okay, and in this, what I'll do is I'll first give you the basics, which will be mostly of a theoretical portion. Okay, and then we will have an hands-on. Okay, so hands-on will be 80% of your curriculum. So where it will be on SQL 2008 R2. Okay, and the same thing can be done even on 2012 with a couple of changes or a couple of differences. Those differences are not of too much, but anyway, I'll explain you. Just in case, if you want, you can install both 2008 and 2012 and practice in parallel. Okay, so there is not much difference, but of course there are a couple of differences which I'll explain you at the end. So first, after doing the basics, I'll just give you an hands-on, and then we will have advanced concepts where we will implement real-time scenarios. Of course, we will also have a couple of case studies of taking in a business requirement and converting it into an SSIS package. Okay, so that's what we will be doing it. And then we will have a couple of troubleshooting also. See, when we are doing a real-time scenarios, taking a business requirement and implementing them, we will come across several errors or warnings. So whenever there is an error that comes up in my package, I'll perform a troubleshooting. But anyhow, before this, I'll also give you the common errors that come up in SSIS. So you'll have a couple of them, somewhere like 10 to 20 errors which happen in every package, generally over your environment, development environment. Okay. So I'll just give you all the basic troubleshooting steps and the resolutions, and I'll also be troubleshooting the packages when there are errors in your advanced portion. So I'll give you a business requirement, and then I'll be implementing an SSIS package. Okay, and you not worry, I already have a server installed on this. Okay, and if you see, I'm basically working with SQL 2008. Of course, you need not worry, there is no difference at all between 2008 and 2008 R2. Whatever I'm doing it on my system, the same thing you can do it parallel. Okay, and prior to this, I'll also be helping out with your installation. Okay, so after you install your SQL Server, we will also need a couple of sample databases. Okay, so I'll also help you in adding these databases, AdventureWorks and AdventureWorks Data Warehouse. So these are the two databases that we'll be mostly working on with. Okay, so I'll also help you out with installation, and I'll also help you out with your default databases, okay, which we will be practicing. So if you see, this has got a lot number of tables and original data. Okay, and one more thing I just want to highlight here is we'll be doing all the real-time scenarios, okay, from sales domain. So we have all the information related with the sales domain. So it's not a banking sector or it's not a financial domain. Okay, we'll be working with all real-time scenarios or real-time pictures with sales domain concepts. So how many products I'm going to manufacture, what was my sales in Australia or US, and what is my earning in dollars, pounds, and then how many employees I have got, how many customers I have got. Okay, So all these things we will be doing it in okay, in our real-time pictures. So once we are done with the ETL process, I'm going to have my SSIS. Excuse me. So in SSIS, initially I will be giving you the data warehouse concepts. Okay. Any questions in SSIS, just let me know. So anyhow, you might have seen the curriculum, so we'll be covering up all the components. But how I'm going to do it is here I have explained them. Okay. And in yeah, in SSIS, the life cycle will be like designing an SSIS package, building an SSIS package, deploying an SSIS package, and scheduling an SSIS package. So we'll have 4 steps: design, build, deploy, and schedule. Okay, these 3 steps are common: building, deploying, and scheduling. Okay, these are common for each and every package, but your design will have several components and several programming stuff which we will be learning and concentrating more. Okay, even though if you build like 1000 packages, you have to build, deploy, and schedule. So in the first sessions, I'll just take a very simple package and I'll be showing you how to build, deploy, and schedule. So I want you people to concentrate more on these 3 steps because this will be common for each and every package you design. And then of course design is very easy. Okay, even a kid can do your design. Okay, so it's just drag and drop it as per the business requirement and you just configure the components. Okay, so just let me show you an example. So basically you don't do anything. So if I just take a file system task, you just drag and drop it, double click on the components, and then you just have to know how to configure each of these variables. And of course you will also have a brief description of how to configure it. Okay, so configuring is very easy if you just know basic English. So the component itself will tell you like what you can do and how it can be configured. So this is a brief description of the component. Okay, this is used for creating, moving, or deleting files or directories. Okay, so using this component you can create a file, delete a file, and move a file. So how we do it, that will be your design phase. Okay, so it's very easy. You just have to drag and drop them as per your requirement, double click on it and configure it. Okay, so that's more or less of your design. Okay, that's very easy, but of course you have got n number of components that needs to be done. So what we do is we just take each of the component, we will discuss what is the functionality of the component and how it can be configured. Okay, now coming to your analysis, I'll give you basics data warehouse concepts. Okay, I'll introduce you to the terminology. So it's not a basic SQL or a database terminology. So here you would be having something like fact tables, dimension tables, slowly changing dimensions, measures, hierarchies. So you'll have a completely new concepts here. Okay, so I'll just give you all the basics. I'll tell you what is a data mart, what is a data warehouse, what is denormalization, and why do we go for denormalization for data warehouses. Okay, and I'll tell you your OLTP and OLAP concepts and differences between them. So once we are done with all the basics and the terminology, I'll go with your cube design. Okay, and I'll show you how to build your cube, process your cube, and schedule your processing. Okay, so you also have your deploy. The only thing that is extra here is processing a cube. Okay, so in SSIS you do not have any process, but the life cycle is all the same. You have designing of a cube, building a cube, processing a cube, deploying a cube, and scheduling the process of a cube. Okay, so this is the terminology that I'll be showing you, and once it's done, I'll be showing you how to configure your measures, KPIs. KPI is nothing but key performance indicator. For example, I have my business. So I want to know how my business is performing. So what I'll do is I'll analyze my data and I'll get a set of key performance indicators or KPIs. Okay, KPIs are called key performance indicators. So what I'll do is I'll just get a couple of them, and depending on them I'll be able to decide how my business is performing. Like, for example, if I'll have to see my turnover or revenue generation or product output. If my product output is high, my business is doing well. If my sales are good, I'm doing good. So this sales and then product output, all these are your KPIs, okay? And along with this, I'll tell you your partitions. So these are all other concepts, okay? Aggregations, and then you have translations. Okay, so I'll just cover other portions, or you can say like side dishes of your analysis services. Cube is your main course, okay, and your measures, KPIs, partitions, aggregations, and translations are your side dishes, okay. So I'll just cover all of them, and then we will go with the data mining, and we will do business predictions. So I'll just take a case, and then I'll tell you what will be my profit the next coming year, or what will be my sales the next coming year. So we'll have data mining process in place, and then you can predict your business. Okay, so this one will be a couple of interesting, but of course technically it's easy, but functionally you'll learn a lot of stuff. Like for example, if you have your Macy's or any other brand factory, so there you'll have to know like which shirt or which color of the shirt is being sold the most. So these types of predictions also can be made. Are the customers interested in what type of colors, or are the jeans going out more, or cargos being sold more? So what type of dress material is sold the most? So, and how much of inventory should be processed into the business, and what type of customers are, like what is the age group of customers that would be attracted. So all these predictions can be done using your data mining. Okay, so that will be a completely a whole different concept from your cube and measures. Okay, so that's about your analysis services, what we are going to do. And then you have your reporting services. It's very easy. It's damn easy. Okay, it's more or less similar to your Microsoft Office. Okay, but of course there are a set of other complex things, but like 50% is pretty much equal to your Office. Fonts, formats, and then coloring, and then you have sizing. Everything is more or less similar to Office. Okay, so basically we will see how to design a report. Okay, so where 50% is similar to your Office, but I'll just show you how to do it. And okay, once we design a report, I'll tell you how to make use of your parameters. Okay, how to submit multiple parameters. For example, see, you have your travel. I want to fly from Hyderabad to Delhi. So I submit source, destination, and the dates. So all these three are the parameters, and then I'll be getting a report. So that report will contain the flight number, the charges, the fare, and all that stuff. Okay. So I'll tell you how to pass on your parameters, and then how to embed your images. Okay. So that will be all a portion of your design. So once we are done with the report design, I'll show you how to build a report, and then I'll tell you how to deploy a report. Just give me a minute. Okay, so once the design part is done, we'll go over the build and deployment. Okay, and you don't have any scheduling here. but instead of scheduling, you have a concept called subscriptions. So designing a report and all that stuff is pretty easy. But later, we have like real-time scenarios like delivering an email to the mailboxes. So we have a manager who needs a report on his business early morning at 8 a.m. So we deliver the reports using the subscriptions and snapshots. Okay. So we have a concept called snapshots and subscriptions, okay, by which we will be doing a mail delivery. Okay. And after this, we'll also work with report manager concepts and the report models. Okay. And even your report manager and report models also will have the same process of build, deploy, and schedulings. Okay. So, and everything would have your basic, hands-on, and advanced. So this is what we will be following going for each and every module. So first we'll just do the basics and then go with the hands-on, and then we'll just look into, and we'll be mostly working with the sales. Okay. So we do not have any finance and no banking sectors here. So it's purely sales that we will be working on that. So mostly we'll be looking like product and product information, customer information, and sales information. Okay. And for that we also have sample databases with all the needed information. Okay, which is your AdventureWorks. This will be your OLTP database, AdventureWorks, and AdventureWorks DW will be your OLAP. Okay, so it's a data warehouse basically. So you'll have all the information from where you would be analyzing all your business predictions, like what will be my profit the next coming year, what will be the sales, and what will be the turnover the next coming year. Okay. So any questions, any queries?
Yeah. And things వచ్చి ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్, ఇది సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తారు కదా, దానికి మన సిస్టమ్ విండోస్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయా?
Basically, you need to have Windows. Home edition will not work. If you have professional or enterprise, it will work.
Professional or enterprise?
Yeah. What is the operating system you both have?
నాది విండోస్ XP ప్రొఫెషనల్ ఉంది.
Yeah, fine. I think it will not work on Win. I think you can go ahead and install 2008, but not 2012.
2008, but not
2012, 2012.
Okay. Okay, 2008 అయితే నేను ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసుకోవచ్చు, నో ప్రాబ్లం కదా.
Yeah, fine. Yeah. XP Professional, yes.
XP Professional 2008 I can install. Okay, that's fine. And second question వచ్చేటప్పటికి, ఇప్పుడు మనకు క్లాసెస్ అవుతాయి కదా, రికార్డింగ్ సెషన్ మనకి ఇక్కడ సర్వర్లో సమ్వేర్ ఇట్ విల్ బి స్టోర్డ్, రైట్? ఐ కెన్.
అది ఒకసారి మీరు శ్యామ్తో డిస్కస్ చేయొచ్చు. సో ఐ డోంట్ నో వాట్ ఈస్ దర్ పాలసీ. ఓకే, బట్ సెషన్స్ వుడ్ బి రికార్డెడ్. ఓకే.
ఈ టూల్ నేను ఆల్రెడీ గో టు మీటింగ్ ఆల్రెడీ ఎర్లీగా వాడాను. సో దట్ సేమ్ డే రికార్డింగ్ వీ నీడ్ టు డౌన్లోడ్ so that we can see 2-3 times after completion of the class. So
that's what I'm saying. So I'm not sure like whether they provide you on the same day or after 24 hours. So for that thing, just check out with Sam.
Okay, I'll check out with Sam.
Because I'm not recording the sessions from my end. Sessions are being recorded from their end itself.
Yeah, server.
Yes.
I think. Yeah. Okay.
So technically any questions you can just, technically any question you can just revert back to me, and for all other non-technical questions Shyam would be the point of contact.
Okay.
Yeah.
Technical questions అంటే ఇంకా మనం in depth one by one వెళ్ళే కొద్దీ వస్తాం.
Yeah.
Currently, no.
Yeah, true. Okay, and that's it from my end for today. Okay, so I think Shyam will just get in touch with you, and any questions, any queries, you can just revert back with him and let me know. Okay. Okay, fine.
Sure. Yes, sir.
Yeah, bye.
Yes, sir. హలో
హలో మైకు
దత్తు
హలో
దత్తు
చెప్పు.
కాల్ చేయాలా? కాల్ చేస్తా, మొబైల్ కాల్ చేస్తాలే.
మొబైల్ ఛార్జింగ్
జస్ట్
పెట్టినట్టున్నా, కొంచెం జరగదు.
ఫోన్ కాల్
సరే
చేస్తాను.
సరే
ఓకే.
సరే సరే ఓకే.
హలో 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 దత్త, హలో హలో హలో